All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to measure the size of a drop. So the procedure is this, okay? I've gotten the thing, I got a new drop, I suspended it, and I marked the voltage, right? And now what I want to do is I want to bring it up near the top of the screen and drop it and use the timer, okay? So what I'm going to do is I've marked the voltage, right? So then I'm going to do go to a higher voltage, a high voltage. So I might use 900 or something like that, or maybe if I'm crazy I might use 1,000 or 2,000. Depends on how fast it goes, right? Then I'm going to type R to return. Then I'm going to type D to disconnect. Those are all these commands right there, right? D to disconnect, right? And then I'm going to hit T, and I want to hit a grid line. I'll show you what I mean by this. So let's go into the application here. Okay, there it is, right? I've marked this voltage. So I just typed M just to make sure, because it's so sad if you don't mark the voltage, right? Okay, and now I want to bring it to the top. So I just typed 9, and it's 900. It's moving up rather slowly. So I'm going to hit F1. Ooh, that's pretty slow. How about F2? That's 2,000, right? F2 is 2,000. So you better be ready to type R. You ready for this? I'm typing R right now. There we go. Boom. It goes right back to that. Okay, you ready for this? And now I'm going to type the D, disconnect. Okay, and then I want to hit the timer on a thing. Dang it. There we go. Okay, I just hit the timer a bunch of times because it's hard for me to see it in this little window like that. Okay, notice how I put the timer thing on a grid. I put it right on a grid line. That way I only have to interpolate. Ooh, it just beeped at me. All right, you might not hear that beep sound. Okay, then I'm going to hit R to return. Okay, so the next step is type an R and then measure. Okay, so let's look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.1. Okay, so this is 6.1 divisions. Notice that my zoom level is 77.5 micrometers per division. Okay, just keep track of that, because if you type the plus or minus accidentally, it'll zoom you, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.1. Okay, so let's go back into the app. Actually, let's go and use the eraser here, because those things are going to drive us crazy on the screen. Probably that and that too. All right, so let's go into the application, and let's bring it back to the top. So I know that F2 is 2,000 volts, right? The function keys. So 2,000 volts. Bring it back up. I know that R will bring it back to the voltage. I'm going to try to hit a different grid line. I hit this grid line. I'm going to hit a different one. R to return, D to disconnect. There we go. Type the T. I just typed a T. I'm letting the timer go out here. I'm waiting for this to go to 0. And now I'm going to type an R. There we go. All right. All right, so what is that? That looks to me like it's a little bigger. I'm going to say that's 6.2. Right, same zoom level, right? Okay, now same thing, right? I'm going to hit F3 just for fun. Oops, I got to go into the thing. Okay, hit F3, ready for this? R, ready for R? Okay, R. Okay, now I'm going to hit disconnect. I'm going to hit a different grid line. Oh, there we go. Got it with one shot. Okay, there it goes. Type R, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 point. Looks like 6.2 again. All right, so there are my drop distances. From this, remember that you've got a formula that the radius of a drop is the square root of, and then there's a bunch of things, but the velocity is in the numerator. So the big drops fall fast. Okay, they fall far in 10 seconds. And that's all you need to do to find the size of the drop. Okay?